West Volusia American. Number 12, Jaden Holmes. Number 7, Colby Burkhead. Number 5, Bryson Wilkins. Number 44, Kylan.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back here to Sebring, Florida, as we get set for the championship of the T-Ball State Tournament. And this is going to feature the Bartow All-Stars team taking on the West Volusia team, and West Volusia winning their game this morning against Brooksville to get into the championship game. Bartow has gotten here undefeated. They beat North Lakeland 27-13 in bracket play. Then they would beat Brooksville 17-14, and they would have to wait for West Volusia to get here. West Volusia lost that first game 17-5, came back and won the second game 35-30, and then they beat Brooksville just a little while ago this morning to get here 33-16. So we're in our championship game. Bartow wins. It's over. They are the state title holder for T-ball here for the Dixie Youth in Sebring, Florida. If West Volusia wins, they will play again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. Glad to have you along. And again, we're set for a 6-inning T-ball game. And if you're unaware of the rules, let me go over them real quick for you one more time. You can only send 10 batters to the plate per half inning. You can only score 10 runs per half inning. And if there is a mathematical elimination at a certain point by so many runs ahead, and you can only score so many runs per inning, then we'll explain that to you if a team gets out too far. But there is no run rule per se, but there is a mathematical elimination if that happens. It's usually around 4, 5, or inning number 6. And we'll get set to go here. The All-Stars from Bartow will lead things off. It'll be R.J. Bearden, Jacoby Williams, Braden Smith, Ethan Hatfield, Caleb Whitmer, Travis Haygood, Dylan Whitmer, Luke Graham, Chase Smith, Aaron Griffin, Brantley Williams, and Carter Price. And we're going to start here with R.J. Bearden. We'll get to text and shout-outs through the game as well, so stick around for those. And the Meadows family already jumping out early. Let's go West Volusia. First ball slapped into left field. And a runner aboard to start for the Bartow All-Stars.
Batting second, number 3, Jacoby Williams.
Jacoby Williams now will come to the plate. Runner on first.
He brings his mic down just a little bit. He's over.
That ball to second base. Throw over to the shortstop. Covering second is not in time. Runners at first and second. Braden Smith, the shortstop, now will come to the plate.
Now batting number 12, Braden Smith.
Thank you. Much better. Yeah, you can. Yeah, because I've got an outside mic and it was.
Ball into right field. Going to drop in for a base hit. Runners continue to go. Now coming home. Ball comes into the pitcher. Gets by him. Second run's going to score. Smith rounding second. He's headed to third. And time is called. So Smith will be on third, and the first 2 runs for Bartow are across the plate early here in the top of the first inning.
Next up, number 88, Ethan Hatfield.
Ethan Hatfield will now step to the plate. Coach will set him up. Ethan playing left center field today for the Bartow All-Stars. Popped it up high in the air, just over the third baseman's head, out into left field. And he will be on with the single, and Braden Smith will cross the plate. So 3-0. Early lead for Bartow. Caleb Whitmer now will come to the plate. Caleb will play the pitching position today. Remember, you can send 10 batters to the plate. You can only score 10 runs per inning. Down the line at third, fair ball. Good backhand by the third baseman, who throws to second. The ball gets away from the second baseman out into the outfield. Runners both advancing 50 feet, still continuing to run. And rounding is Whitmer. He'll go all the way to third, being chased. Ball gets away from the third baseman. Now they're going to go to the plate. He's going to slide in safely. So he's going to touch all four. Hatfield scores before him, and it's quickly a 5-0 ball game here in the first.
Now batting number 30, Travis Haygood.
So instead of getting the ball into the pitcher, the infielder decided to try to chase Caleb Whitmer around the base paths, and Whitmer just a little faster than he was. That ball slapped into right field. Boy, this Bartow team can hit. They are putting the ball out in the grass quickly. Each one of them have come to the plate and hit that ball out of the infield. 91 is the current temperature outside, but it feels like a 101. A very warm afternoon here again in Sebring. Some of the highest temperatures in the 90s through the week. Up into yesterday, I think it got up to about feels like a 106 at one point late in the afternoon. So they try to get these games in early in the morning so they don't have to play through that heat. Dylan Whitmer now, the right fielder, will come to the plate. His team's got him a 5-run lead. He'll ground it to third. They'll pick it up, throw to second, and drop there. Runner safe. Continues to go towards third. To get the ball to the pitcher to call time, and Haygood is at third. Whitmer is at first. 5-0 lead.
Now batting number 99, Luke Graham.
For those of you that already know, the ability to do some text shout-outs is available to you. 423-307-3711. That number is right above the scoreboard on your screen. We appreciate those, and when you do those shout-outs, make sure you let us know where you're listening at. That's going to score the run as that ball's way out into right center field off the bat of Graham, and it looks like Haygood's going to score. Whitmer's rounding third, and Graham going to hold up at second base. So Bartow really turning it on here in the first inning with 7 runs already. Chase Smith, the 9th batter, coming to the plate now. And a runner at second, and a 7-0 lead here early. I haven't done this team. I said Arian, so I don't know. That ball is over into left field, and it'll move the runner up 50 feet, first and third. Now they're going to send him home, and the throw home gets underneath the catcher's glove, so Graham's going to score. And the 10th batter is coming to the plate.
10th batter. Now batting number 13, Arian Griffin. 10th batter.
So Smith down to third. Another run across the plate. And the 10th batter comes to the plate right now, and Arian Griffin. Shout out to West Volusia from the Wilkins family. You got this. They got their work cut out for them right now, that's for sure. Let's go West Volusia American. You got this. Bring home the win. Remember, no matter what, you're all champions. Go get them, boys. Lots of love to my grandson, Parker Thornton. PK, Mama loves you and so very proud of you. That ball caught by the shortstop, and then he forgot there was nobody out. Threw it home. The run will score, but the out will be recorded. That is only the one out of the inning, but unfortunately the 10th batter, and that's all you can send to the plate. So out of those 10 batters, they pick up 9 runs in the first inning of play here on ChalkJive.com. When we come back, it will be West Volusia coming to the plate next. So bottom of the first inning, a 9-0 lead here for Bartow as they jump out to the early lead. Way to start the game off, Bartow. Best of luck, Braden and Travis, Lake Wales, Oregon.
Now batting number 12, Jaden Holmes.
Let's go West Volusia, go Micah Man. Aunt Shay Shay is so proud of you listening here in Sanford. Japalucci. Jaden Holmes leads things off right back to the pitcher, but he will be safe as that one is dropped on the line drive. So Holmes with a good rip there. Colby Burkhead now will come to the plate. Good luck, West Volusia. Stay strong. Bring home the win. Cheryl and Ken and Deltona. Shout out to Caleb for Caleb's home run in the first. Again, folks, it's only a text number. You can't call it. It won't be answered. Rounding first now, headed for second is Burkhead. Holmes is at third. That's where he's going to stay on the overthrow over there at first. Down to second goes Burkhead, and West Volusia, a couple of runners aboard. Bryson Wilkins will come to the plate now. Grounded to second. Flip over to first. Not in time. Run scores. Down to third. They'll throw home. Colby Burkhead's at third. Jaden Holmes scores. Bryson Wilkins scores. Give a shout out, please, to Brantley Williams and Travis Haygood. And let's go Braden and the Bartow All-Stars. So first and third and a run scores. And it's a 9-1 ball game. Kylan Japalucci rips one past the pitcher, past the second baseman into the outfield. It goes. Another run will score. It's Burkhead crossing the plate. Here comes Wilkins. Japalucci on his horse, rounding three. Here comes the throw to the plate. Dropped by the catcher, but held on to. And Japalucci with the big triple clears the bases. 3 runs now for West Volusia. Keep up the good work, Bartow. Love the parents. So we try to get your shout-outs in as quick as we can, folks. Again, broadcasting the game, keep it score, trying to watch everything that's going on. So be patient if I don't get it in immediately. And again, if you want to hear those shout-outs, don't forget you can get your own copy of this game by downloading the game for just $5. Get your own copy by emailing us at info@jockjive.com. Tell us what game you'd like and what date it was. Throw to first is not in time. Safe. Good throw by the third baseman, but Price is safe, and Japalucci will score. And they cut the lead to 9-4. Again, that's info, I-N-F-O, @jockjive.com. Email us, tell us what game you were listening to, and the date, and the T-ball is what you want to make sure you put on there. So for this one, it's going to be West Volusia against Bartow. T-ball on championship game. Single again by Anderson. Elijah Mija will come to the plate. So 2 runners aboard for Mija, the 7th man in the order. West Volusia sent 10. Oh, I'm sorry. So Anderson's out, so 1 out. My apologies, folks. So runner at second with 1 down. Foul ball off the bat there. Nope, fair ball. It's down at first. So we got first and second. I got a little bit of a screen here from some pop-ups and an awning that hangs over from the folks here, so a little hard to see first at times. But runners at first and second with 1 out. Jacob Brown to the plate. Lifts one into left field. Good hit ball there. They're going to wave Price. Coming down to third, he'll turn around and go back. He's going to be Mija. He'll stay there at second, so just one run will score. Runners back to first and second. 9-5. And Parker Thornton will come to the plate. Ground ball to short, trying to pick it up, find the handle, can't find it in time. They're going to throw to the plate. Here comes the runner. Ball is not caught. And Mija will be safe at home. Brown down to second. Thornton at first. And the 10th batter coming to the plate.
Now batting 10th batter. 10th batter. Janelle Quintana.
Quintana will come to the plate now. Rips one into right field. That should score Brown with no problem. They're waving Quintana around second. Following Brown is Thornton. He's going to score. He falls down coming between third and home. Tries to go back. Has to come to the plate. But it will not be counted because time had been called. It came to the pitcher. So they're only going to get the one run for Brown. And Quintana ends up at third. And Thornton fell down coming home, but they do not count those two runs. So they end up with 7 for the inning. It is a 9-7 ball game. So 9-7. We'll come back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. A 9-7 ball game as we go to the top of the second inning. And we will start it off with Bartow. And it'll be Brantley Williams leading things off. Another shout out, West Volusia. Go get 'em, boys. Love KP.
Leading up second for Bartow, number 2, Brantley Williams.
First runner on board is Williams. Brantley with a hit out there into the outfield, so he's the first runner aboard.
Now batting number 32, Carter Price.
Carter Price now comes to the plate. Two-run lead right now for Bartow here in the top of the second inning in the championship game of the Florida-Dixie Youth T-Ball League. There's a shot past the backhand of the third baseman into left field, puts runners at first and second. And back to the top of the order now for Bartow. R.J. Bearden will come to the plate.
Now batting number 02, R.J. Bearden.
So Bearden will step up with two runners aboard. Swung on, hit it hard just outside the infield, and into the outfield it goes into left. That's going to score at least one, and they're going to hold the other runners. So Williams will score. Price goes down to second. R.J. Bearden with a good rip there into left field.
Now batting number 3, Jacoby Williams.
It's a 10-7 ball game, and Jacoby Williams now comes to the plate. Both teams sending 10 men to the plate in their first half of their inning. And both plating a lot of runs. Popped up, coming hard as the pitcher. Will pick it up barehanded, throw to first, and threw it away. Safe at first. Scoring is going to be Price. Now coming to the plate is going to be Bearden. Rounding third and holding on before they got the timeout is Williams. So 2 more across the plate here for Bartow. And the merry-go-round of runs continues. 12-7 is their score right now here in the top of the second inning. And it'll be Braden Smith hitting one high in the air. He's going to be safe at first. Run is going to score. Williams scores. Smith is at first. It's 13-7.
Now batting number 88, Ethan Hatfield.
Let's go, RJ. Love you, Dad and girls. Jacoby, let's do big hits. We love you, Mom and Bubba. Thanks for the shout out. Appreciate it. Ethan Hatfield at the plate with a runner at first. A 6-run lead right now for Bartow here in the top of the second inning. Lines up the tee and gives that one a ride. Outside of the arc of the infield, into the outfield it goes. Runners at first and second. Ball thrown away when they try to throw the third baseman. That'll move runners to second and third. Nobody out yet in the inning. 6 men have been to the plate. Here comes number 7, the 7th man in the order, Caleb Whitmer.
Batting number 7, Caleb Whitmer.
Sun goes in behind the clouds. Not that it's going to cool it down any, but at least it won't be beating down on the folks that are here being entertained by these youngsters. Pop fly to third, reaching up and making the first catch here in the inning, in the first out of the inning. One down for Bartow. And the catch was made by Wilkins. And the runner at third tags up and scores. And Hatfield moves down to third. Travis Haygood now comes to the plate from the left side. Shout out to Carter Price. Nice line drive. Come a long way, West Volusia. Keep the defense strong. You got this, Ashley. Here's a base hit out into right field. Run will score, and a single by Haygood. And good luck, Braden and Travis from Shanny. We are up to 15-7 right now, top of the second inning. Runner at first for Dylan Whitmer. Getting some last-minute instructions here from Coach. Smacks that one into left field. Big hit there, and that'll put runners at first and second. And the 10th batter will come to the plate here, and this will be the last batter for Bartow, who will have ended up sending 10 again to the plate here. And it'll be Luke Graham with 2 runners aboard.
10th batter, number 99, Luke Graham, 10th batter.
So Graham comes to the plate with 2 runners aboard, only 1 out here in the inning, but it is the last at-bat for Bartow, and then they'll have to turn things over. 15-7 is your score here early, top of the second. Ball into right field. That's going to score at least 1. Here comes the runner going for second. Second baseman comes in to make the tag for the out. The other runner can still score, though. So 2 runs are going to score, even though Luke Graham is tagged out. It was only the second out. It was a great play. But they'll pick up 2 more here in the inning. And again, another shout out to Caleb Whitmer on a nice catch, Bubba, from Mom and Sis. So they pick up 2. It's 17-7. going to the bottom of the second inning next here on JockJive.com.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Welcome back. Another shout out. Good luck, Braden and Travis from Debs. Keep it up, Bartow. Love the Whitmers. 17-7 as we go into the bottom of the second inning. What happened? How did Jensen get out? Bentley Jensen with a little single down into the outfield. Gets to first. He is forced there at second. They try to get the double play ball by the shortstop. Throw it over the head of the first baseman. Stewart trying to run down. Kind of ball hits his hand and kind of got deflected, but Stewart ended up down at second base. There is one out, though, on that fielder's choice. So one away with a runner at second. Great job to the Bartow coaches and players for all their hard work this year. Left-handed, slapping it down to third base line. Looks the runner, calls timeout. So Holmes will be on at first. He'll be first and second. So a smart job actually by the third baseman, keeping the runner at second base, looks him back and calls timeout. Once you call timeout, then the runners cannot advance anymore. But it does put two runners aboard for Colby Burkhead. Slaps it towards right field. The first baseman backs up, picks it up, grabs it. Now throwing to third to try to get the runner going to third. And Stewart will make it there, but there is two outs in the inning. Jaden Holmes goes down to second. Second and third with two down. And Bryson Wilkins will come to the plates. And now Wilkins lines it up, trying to send this ball to right, and he does. Grabbed again by the first baseman, unassisted for the third out. Apparently didn't get it. Two runs are going to score, got through. And Wilkins is going to be safe over at first. Holmes is going to score. And Stewart score. So two runs. Let me say, folks, I apologize. It really makes it tough. The overhang over the audience to keep them in the shade hangs right in my view for first base. I thought the first baseman had it, but so Wilkins is on at first. Two outs. And Giappalucci slaps one into the outfield. He'll round first. He's headed for two. Wilkins on his way home. Giappalucci being held up at third. No, the throw comes to third. Giappalucci keeps going. He rounds it, and he'll slide into home. And he'll touch them all. So two more runs for West Volusia as they cut the lead down even more, and it's 17-11. And the merry-go-round keeps going. Way to go, Bartow. Keep it going. Keep the faith, Kings. Let's go, Bartow, from the North Lakeland T-ball crew. Jason Price into the glove of the shortstop for the final out of the inning. But they do pick up 4 runs in the inning. It is now 17-11 as we approach the top of the third inning, and we'll be back with more baseball coming up.
somewhat drank. Will you grab that for me?
A little bit of a heat break here for the boys as they make sure they get some water. Like I said, temperature outside is about 90. Yeah, it's on
the top shelf on the left-hand side. Somebody drank it? Somebody drank an open Diet Pepsi I put in there?
Thank you. All right. Trying to find a beverage. Somebody was trying to get mine. Bartow All-Stars getting ready to come to plate. Chase Smith after the little water break. Like I said, very warm conditions here today in the 90s. Feels like temperatures in the hundreds. One of the coaches that's behind the plate has even got a towel out there to try to kind of wipe the boys' faces before they come to the plate. It is thankful that we're up here in an air-conditioned press box. Shout out going out to Kylan Japalucci. Nice home run. Way to stroke it. Let's go, West Volusia. That ball hit to the third baseman. The throw over to first. Gets away from the first baseman, and standing on the bag is Chase Smith.
Bring on number 13, Arian Griffin.
Arian Griffin will come to the plate now with a runner at first, nobody down. Top of the third inning here. And Bartow right now with that 6-run lead. Bartow trying to get a set up here with the blue and orange uniforms.
We're going to have to go somewhere else.
Pop fly to second base, and that should be an interference. Caught, and he's run over and tag the runner anyway, but I think they're going to get a double play out of this one. And that young man is a little pumped up out there. He's putting on quite the celebration out there. Kylan Japalucci jumping up and down and rolling on the ground and holding the ball, holding his hands in the air. He thinks he's got a double play. The runner that was going Smith kind of collided with the infielder. Now, in baseball, this would be interference, and that's what they're going to call on the runner. But they ran into each other. In a regular baseball game, that could have been a different type of a play. But they call them both out, so Smith is out and Griffin is out. So when he left late, that was the problem. But he left late because the ball was in the air, and he ended up running into the second baseman. So 2 quick outs, and some would argue that it would be interference, but they both ran into each other. And I think it's a judgment call at that point. Ball is hit off the tee, falls at the plate for Brantley Williams. Bartow had sent 10 to the plate each of the first 2 innings. Here they are in the third, and they're 2 outs already. 1 out away from getting a goose egg here in the third inning, and a big relief for West Volusia. And we'll get your shout-outs here in between the inning here in a moment. Pop fly, and it's going to get out into the outfield. So Williams is going to get back on base again for the second time today. Let's go West Volusia. Let's rally from Joe and Randy at the Enterprise Barber Shop. Shout out to Ethan Hatfield, number 88. Love Mama and Granddad. Let's go West Volusia from Colby Burkhead. Win it all from Cameron and Camilla. And nice home run. Love Ani for Japalucci. That ball hit to third. Throw to second. And he trapped the ball on the ground. He's holding it up that he said he's got it in the glove, but nice try there, young man. That was really good. He trapped that ball on the ground, but he stuck his hand down there, so when he flipped the glove over, his hand was on top of the ball trying to show the ump that he actually caught it. But he did trap it. It was pretty easy to see, but hey, give that young man some props there. That's a pretty good move. That's very slick for a youngster. He's learning early. Popped up to the third baseman. Basket catch is made on R.J. Bearden, and that's the first time that Bartow has not scored a run in the game. So they go with the goose egg, and it'll be back in just a moment with West Volusia coming to the plate down 6 runs. We go to the bottom of the third inning.
A player in the game.
The Dwarf King movie is officially going into pre-production.
Sending somebody to Guatemala.
To track down all the things that'll make it authentic.
I told them you would go too.
No, I'm not getting in an airplane, and I'm not going to Guatemala.
We need to know exactly what's happening before the freaking Wonder Twins unite.
I have a spy on the ground. He's giving me information. I want to be a player.
Charge between 3 and 5K. Shouldn't be a problem, should it?
They think that we're a part of this American drug cartel, La Rubia and El Bruto.
No one messes with LJ!
El Bruto? I kind of like that. That's got a ring to it.
You just have to make sure that first, they don't succeed.
You're not trying to Bill Cosby me.
Bryce Anderson gets on with the single to the shortstop in that last inning. We've got a shout-out way to go. Way to turn 2, a little Jappalucci from Coach Pavon. Thanks, Coach. Elijah Mejia to the plate now with a runner at first. So Mejia gives it a rip down to third base line. Grabbed by the third baseman, picks it up, and no runners advance past the base they're going to. It'll be first and second. And Jacob Brown will come to the plate now. West Volusia down by 6 here in the bottom of 3. The opportunity to put some runs on the board here, get back in the game as they put the first goose egg up against Bartow in the last inning. So nobody out, 2 runners aboard for Brown. Brown swings and smacks this one on the line drive, hits the shortstop's glove. He drops it. He'll flip to third, though, get the out there. Mejia goes to second. Brown down to first on that fielder's choice. It was almost a line drive catch, but unfortunately popped out of the glove. Still 1 out here in the inning. Parker Thornton to the plate. Parker left to the shortstop. Again to the force at third, and a nice play. 2 down. So Thornton at first, Brown now at second. Quintana coming to the plate. 2 runners aboard, 2 outs. Tries to rip that ball to deep right field. Boy, he's got a good swing, and he sets up to go to right field. Let's go West Volusia, bring your bats, and let's bring in some runs. You can all do this. Cheryl in Deltona, Florida. And that's how you hold them off West Volusia. Let's catch up now and get the lead. Ashley. Ground ball towards second. Fielded. Flipped to shortstop, not in time. Good play by the second baseman to knock it down. And then time is called. Thornton at second. Quintana at first. Brown scores.
Batting number 6, Bentley Jensen.
Cutting it down to 17 to 12. Jensen now to the plate and Stewart to follow. Slow roller to short. They're going to try to tag the runner. He already went by him. They throw to second and get the third out, though. So a good play there to get the out. And they pick up only one. So the third inning doesn't show as much production as the first couple of innings did. Things may have settled down as we go to the top of the fourth. 17-12 right here on JockJive.com.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Jacoby Williams will come to the plate here to start the top of the fourth inning. It's 17-12 in favor of Bartow right now. Followed by Braden Smith and Ethan Hatfield. That's what's due up here in the top of the fourth for the Bartow All-Stars. Long fly ball. It's going to drop in behind second base and rolling out into center field. Williams is rounding first, headed for two. Now turns the corner, headed for three. They'll get that ball into the pitcher. It rolls past him, but it comes to the plate where he will chase it down, pick it up, and go back to the mound. So Jacoby Williams is on at third. Shout out, let's go Bartow. Braden Smith now coming to the plate. Again, folks, don't forget you can get a copy of today's game for a download fee of just $5. Fly ball deep right field. It's going to drop in. Run's going to score. And he's going to end up with just a single. No, he's going to go down to second as the throw come in. It got past everybody. And they throw over to second and time is called. So Smith with a nice single there gets the run home. Bartow scores their 18th run in the ball game. And Ethan Hatfield will come to the plate. Anyway, to get that copy of today's game, again, it is a $5 download fee. All you got to do is email us info@jockjive.com. That's info@jockjive.com. Tell us the game that you are listening to and the game that you would like and the date, and that it's T-ball. Fly ball, trying to be caught by the second baseman as he dove for it, can't get there. Runner's going to turn, and he's headed home. Time will be called. Hatfield will be out at first. Braden Smith, though, will score. 19-12. So Whitmer comes up with the runner at first. Hatfield down at first. Whitmer at the plate. 2 runs have already crossed the plate here. It's 19-12. Ground ball to second, deep in the hole, trying to flip it to the shortstop at second base, covering the bag. Couldn't get there. Didn't get it in time, but boy, great play again by the second baseman out there, Giampalucci, to knock that ball down and keep runners from advancing any further than they already are. Travis Haygood will now come to the plate. Popped up into right field. That's base hit for Haygood. Runners still moving. Scoring is going to be Hatfield. Whitmer right behind him. Haygood goes down to second, still going. Ball gets away. And now to the pitcher's mound, and he is going to be at third. So Haygood clears the bases. And the umpire stating to the coach that he wasn't all the way in the circle, and that's the reason why he awarded the base runner third base. It is now 21-12. It's back to a 9-run lead for Bartow. And West Volusia's got a timeout at the mound. Coach out there chatting with them. Big hit, Travis. Again, for the youngsters to hear these shout-outs, though, folks, you'll want to download today's copy of the game, so don't forget to do that. You get a keepsake. You can even give it to your favorite player or keep it for yourself. They are $5, and you can do that by info@jockjive.com. The shout-outs are only broadcast over the YouTube channel. The kids cannot hear them, just so you're aware of that. But we do all these shout-outs, and then, like I said, for a keepsake or for a really nice gift for these kids, they can hear the game because they don't get to hear it. So if you'd like to get a copy, you can download it. They're $5. You can download any game you'd like, $5 each. Just email us, info@jockjive.com. We'll send you the code and the download and how to do it. And all games are available from the Dixie Youth Tournament here this weekend. Hopped up into right center field, tried to make the catch, didn't do it, fell through the glove. The run's going to score, and the runner is down to first. Haygood scores the 22nd run. And it is a 10-run lead right now here in the top of the fourth. 6 batters so far to the plate. 5 runs have scored. Luke Graham due up here. Again, West Volusia would have to come back big time hard here in this next couple of innings. Otherwise, the possibility of being mathematically eliminated comes into play. That ball into right center. Still going is Whitmer. He's rounding to third. He's being waved home. Sliding into second safely is Graham. Nobody out. Chase Smith to the plate with a runner at second. This Bartow team can just really smack on this baseball. They have taught these kids very, very well. They hit very well. Same as the West Volusia squad. They hit well earlier. Remember, they played this morning and put up 33 runs. So they're not out of this ball game just yet. One's lifted into the outfield. Runner at third, going to turn and continue home, and then calling timeout is the second baseman. So Graham scores and Smith down to first. And they've now doubled the score on West Volusia. It's 24-12. Top of the fourth inning.
Number 13, Aaron Griffin.
Arian Griffin comes to the plate. So they'll get an opportunity to send 10 to the plate here in the fourth. Didn't do it in the third. Actually went down with no runs in that one. Oh, lost the bat and everything on that swing, and he got a piece of it. It's the first inning that Bartow didn't score was the top of the third. 2 outs right off the get-go. Then they got 2 runners on, and they'll fly out to the third base. Big shout out and good luck to both teams from the Brooksville T-Ball All-Stars. Ground ball right to the mound. Turn around, throw to second. Nicely done for the out. First out of the inning, and 10th batter to the plate.
10th batter, 10th batter. Now
Brantley Williams
will
come to the plate.
10th batter.
So they'll send 10 to the plate again, and they've picked up 7 runs here in the fourth inning. They lead at 24-12 right now. Hopped up into right field. It falls in play. Rounding is Griffin. He's going to continue to go until they get the ball in. Time is called. They do not count the run. Seven cross the plate. It's 24-12 as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. We'll come back and tell you about that next right here, JockJive.com. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's an important inning here for West Volusia. They want to put up at least a good half dozen or better runs here, because then you start to get into the mathematical elimination of can't catch the team in front of you. And now they still have the ability to score 30 runs. But if you don't put up anything in this inning, then it becomes very difficult in the next two. 12-run lead right now for Bartow. First pitch popped up. Shortstop comes up, makes the grab, then throws one in the dirt to first base. Stewart going to be on at first, and he is safe. Jaden Holmes now will come to the plate, bat from the left side. The little guy has been a lot of fun to watch in this tournament. He has really put on quite a show, and the energy this kid has, I want to bottle it and sell it. Grounded to second, they'll tag Stewart, throw to first, in time. No, didn't he? Safe. Those little wheels were turning fast. He gets there in time. So one away and a runner on.
Number 7, Colby Burkhead.
Colby Burkhead will come to the plate. Winds up, gets ready, turns to the right, sends it towards the right to the first baseman on the bounce. It grabs it, touches the bag. He'll throw it home past the catcher. And now they're going to send Jaden Holmes to the plate.
So the kid, Micah Stewart, the first kid wasn't out? They dropped that ball?
My apologies. I thought that they got Stewart. They tagged him, but apparently they did not, because he just crossed the plate. So that wasn't an out, and Jaden Holmes crosses the plate. 2 runs have scored.
Okay, and where is Burkhead at now?
So they have cleared the field while the coach is chatting with everybody, and we're waiting. Okay, so Burkhead was out at first. Okay, so there is the out. So 1 out in the inning, 2 runs have crossed the plate. Bryson Wilkins now will come to the plate. It's 24-14 here in the bottom of the fourth inning with 1 away. I thought the second baseman tagged Micah Stewart, but apparently not. As he come rounding third, I'm like, why is he still running? Popped into the air, into the glove of the second baseman for out number 2. And now there's 2 down for Giappalucci. Some umpires need to make that out sign a little harder for us up here in the box so we can see it, and point so we can see it. They're supposed to point at the plate when the run touches, and they have not been doing so. So it's been somewhat difficult at times here the last couple days. Ground ball to second. Oh, and it got past the second baseman into the outfield. It goes. Giappalucci rounding second. He's got the wheels turned down. He's going to try for 3. The throw comes third baseman over the glove. It bounces to the fence, and Giappalucci is going to touch all 4. He was not going to stop, that's for sure. He just was going for it all the way. Jamison Price now will come to the plate. It's 24-15, and they've cut that down to 9. And that's what I was talking about. You want to get as many as you can here in this inning so you don't have to work as hard in the 5th and the 6th, especially playing from behind. Long throw from the third baseman, and not in time. The runner is safe at first. Jamison Price down at first. West Volusia can pull this out. We would play again tomorrow morning at 9 in the if game. If Bartow hangs on, they will win the T-ball championship. Line shot, right off the glove of the pitcher, but right to the shortstop, who's on the bag for the out. And that is it. So we'll go to the 5th inning after 3 runs have been picked up by West Volusia. And when we come back, it's a 9-run lead for Bartow. Welcome back, everybody, as we get set for the top of the 5th inning. It's now just a 9-run lead, so West Volusia stays close enough that they cannot be mathematically eliminated in a couple of innings. And Bartow will come to the plate as soon as everybody gets some water and we get set to go here. Very warm day today again. And Carter Price is going to lead things off here for Bartow. Boys set to go. It was kind of funny when I went downstairs to use the restroom. The entire Bartow team was in line using the restroom as well. Must have been a coach's thing that he didn't want to see any dancing out on the field, or saying they had to go to the bathroom real quick. So all of them were in line to use the bathroom before they would take the field here. Long throw, and he threw it away. And rounding first is Price. He'll go to second to throw down on Japalucci. Calls timeout as he grabs that one off the ground. So down to second goes Price. Shout out West Volusia. Hold them here. Show them your defense. You have this Cheryl and Ken. R.J. Bearden now coming to the plate with a runner at second. To third, long throw, and he got him. Nicely done. What a play over there at third. But Price still rounding the bases. No, they're going to say no. He has to go back to third. So the out is recorded. And again, a nice play over there at third. One away. Jacoby Williams now. Good luck to the Bartow boys from Bartow. We care. We love you guys. Jacoby Williams at the plate. One out, runner at third. A 24-15 lead. Ball into right field. He's going to score another run. 25 runs right now for Bartow, 15 for West Volusia. Top of the 5th inning. And Braden Smith will come to the plate. Popped up into right field. Played on the bounce. Got by the right fielder, though. Rounding second, headed for third is Williams. Now rounding third, headed for home. Smith right on his tail, and he will score as well. So Braden Smith touches them all. 2 more for Bartow, and they have really broken this open. That is 26 and 27 crossing the plate. That's a 12-run lead now. Remember, they get it to more than 20 here, that this game would be over. So this is where West Volusia has got to find a way to get a couple of outs here. Because the way they've been plating runs, 7, 8, and 9 in those innings, already 3 more here. And got the ability to send 6 more to the plate. Line shot on the hop to the third baseman. Throw over to first. Gets through the first baseman's glove. Down to second goes Hatfield. Rounding second. No, now they call time, and he'll stay there. Come on, West Volusia. Big hits. Love you, Allie. Love you, Nikki. Love you, Jappy. Love you, Creed. From Ray. Caleb Whitmer at the plate right now. Oh, slow pop fly to third again. There's the pick up the throw to first. In time for the out. Runner goes to third, and he'll stay there. Second out of the inning, and again, a nice play. Third base doing his job over there. That is Bryson Wilkins holding his team in this one. They needed to do that. Keeping the runs at 12. Still plenty of time to catch with 2 innings to go. Fly ball into right. It's going to score that run, though, as Haygood rips one into right field. (28-15). Dylan Whitmer will come to the plate now with the runner at first.
Dylan Whitmer.
Swung on, hit the tee. Ball comes off. Leave it all on the field, guys. Bring it home, Bartow. Let's go. Travis and Braden. Miss Beth. That ball hit to the third baseman, who throws to second. The ball is dropped, and it'll be first and second. Luke Graham will come to the plate. He's the 9th man here in the inning.
Batting number 99, Luke Graham.
So what's going to help West Volusia is the fact that the next batter, if they don't get this one, is the 10th, and that would end the inning. But again, right now down by 13, and they've got to be able to put some runs in these next 2 innings. Long fly ball into the outfield. Basket catch is dropped. They throw into the infield. Still running is one of the runners. And Travis Haygood will score. Whitmer down to second. Graham down to first. 10th batter coming to the plate right now. Chase Smith, number 10 in the inning. So there's 3 runs possibility they can score here that would put them at 32-15. And West Volusia would have to at least plate 4 in their half of the inning. If that happens, we'll let you know what their number is right now. Like I said, the best they can do is 35. They can get 10 here, 10 in the last inning. Over the head of the third baseman, it drops in. The runners can continue to run until they get the ball in. The last run came, and they say no, it was not good, so the umpire didn't signal it, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So 29-15, we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning here on JockJive.com. Couple of shout-outs before we get to play. Shout-out to Kylan J. Outstanding ball play today. Both teams are giving their best. Thanks for Jock Jive Sports. We can be there through your channel. Well done, Jock Jive Sports. You score 100. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can still do it, West Volusia. Let's go the Meadows family. Let's go Jacoby and Team Bartow. Beckett from North Lakeland. T-Ball is cheering you on. Go Bartow. And let's go Bartow, RJ, and Jacoby. So the shout-outs. It's 29-15. The most they can score in this inning is 10. And they're definitely going to want to have to do that if they can, because they would then be in trouble if they don't. So bottom of 5. Most runs they can score is 20. So you're going to want to at least get 7 or more this inning. Down by 14. Pop fly into left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit for Miha. So they're going to need to at least get 5 or better here. Then more than 5 will definitely help. Jacob Brown lines it into center field in between everybody. That ball bounces into the outfield. Miha around second, headed for 3, being waved to the plate. Here comes the throw. Nope, they're going to just walk it back into the infield and call time. So first and third. Miha was being waved home, and he turned around and went back. I don't know if the coach called him back or what, but maybe a smart move because you need the runs, that's for sure. Parker Thornton now at the plate. Way to go on that home run, Braden. Let's go Bartow. Ground ball to short, picked up. Throw to second for 1 out. Run scores. They pick up their 16th run. 1 out at second base on the force. And a runner at first as we go to Quintana coming to the plate, and the run scored. Popped up over to right side. It is a fair ball. Quintana rounds first, holds on, and down to third, and still being waved home is going to be... Nope, he's going to hold him there at third. Thornton down to third, Quintana at first. Let's go Jacoby and Team Bartow. Beckett from North Lakeland. T-Ball is cheering you on. Go Bartow. West Volusia, number 43 is pronounced Mejia. Mejia. Thank you. My apologies on that. Throw to first in time. It's not good. And a good run there. Another run and scored for West Volusia. It's first and second. $17 runs now for West Volusia. 29-17. Here's Micah Stewart. 1 out, 2 runners aboard. Ground ball hops. Oh, good grab by the shortstop. Step on the bag. Throw to first. Not in time. Quintana going to come home. on that play. Boy, that was almost a double play ball. Jensen is out going to second. That's the second out of the inning. Stewart is at first. It's 2 outs. It's 29-18. And Jaden Holmes will come to the plate here. It's now an 11-run lead. Ground ball towards third. Picked up. Throw to second is in the dirt. No good. And the runner is safe. So Stewart is safe down at second. Holmes down at first. West Volusia stays alive here in the bottom of the fifth. Come on, West Volusia. I know you boys can do this. You've got it. You represented your community so well. Awesome hits, Ashley and Deelan. Let's go West Volusia Americans. Well, it's all up to this young man right here, Colby Burkhead. It's the bottom of the fifth inning. They're right now down by 11. You can only get 10 in an inning, though they need to pick one up here. Ball hit towards second base, picked up, throw to first for Bartow, and that's it, folks. That is your ball game. Bartow's going to win it by a final of 29-18. West Volusia cannot score enough runs to catch them. They will not get to bat in the sixth inning. But boy, what a ball game between these two squads. Hats off to both teams. But that is a final 29-18. But we're going to stay here for the presentation of trophies and for the MVP and the gamesmanship award and the handout of all those things too. So we'll be back in just a few. So stay tuned right here to jockjive.com. Final shout out to Kylan Japalucci. Nice home run. Way to stroke it. Let's go West Volusia. Love Ani. Good luck RJ Bearden and go Bartow. So those are the final shout outs. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Again, our final is 29-18. Now we have the awards presentation. As we give out the sportsmanship and the MVP award, we'll give you that. And then we'll close things out. 29-18 Bartow going to be the T-ball champions. West Volusia going to take second place this year. Again, don't forget to get yourself a copy of today's broadcast by emailing us at info@jockjive.com. That's info@jockjive.com. And you can tell them that you were listening to the championship game here in T-ball between Bartow and West Volusia. And the cost is just $5. Once you email us, we'll send you the code and get you started.
Great job by both teams. We're going to talk first the game most valuable player. Nope. Give me just 1 second. I need to get my eyeballs up and see that we're not quite ready. The game MVP, number 88, Ethan Hatfield from Bartow.
Ethan Hatfield picks up the game MVP.
And the player with the best sportsmanship from West Volusia, number 3, Micah Stewart.
Michael Stewart gets the sportsmanship award. And the last shout out, amazing job for our both teams from Ray and Austin. That's going to do it, folks, for our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to jockjive.com again. If you want a copy, email us at info@jockjive.com. Be sure to join us starting Saturday from Bristol, Florida. We will have the O-Zone and the AAA and Majors here on jockjive.com. From all of us at jockjive.com, thanks for tuning in. I'm Chuck Sebastian. Have a good afternoon, everybody, and safe travels for those of you on the road.
Having problems reading. The Tournament Sportsmanship Award is the West Volusia team. Okay.